I think I'm back
It mega
now.
crash.
Yeah, I think I'm back now though. Hello and welcome
There you go.
back.
Okay,
Oh, that's
that was
so cool. I love
a
internet.
thing.
I don't know why it was like perfect before I left, and now I come back a week later and everything's bad, gone bad. And we're
Did
going
we
to be
cobalt
running
the
ads
code?
here in a second because it's like, oh, you stopped streaming, now starting to stream again, so you want ads to run. Not really. First, faux. Okay, so as I was
Okay,
saying before I was
and
rudely interrupted
also
by
remember to reshare the chat.
oh god, that has to be done again.
Yep.
Da, 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 da. 1 second, folks. OBS
We
decided to
promise this is
kill
the most
everything.
technologically advanced maneuver we've ever done.
What is wild is that your stream on my side didn't drop one bit. So it wasn't internet, it was just OBS. OBS is having a struggle today.
Yeah. Yeah, my OBS had a stroke a while back, and people came back and like, Husky, are you
BT,
okay? We had like 86 different things going on all of a sudden.
thank you for the resub, Beachy. Hello and welcome on in. How are you doing?
Hey, BT Bean, nice to see you.
Come on, let me poke the button. Let me poke the button. Invite guests. Nope, not invite guests. I meant to do shared chat. Start sharing chat. Okay, we're good.
There we go. It's live again. I love this gremlin that Machi drew for me.
All right, ads start in 15 seconds. I think I'm gonna go take a little breaky break.
All right. Well, I guess while you're gone, I will continue telling exactly what all is going on in this weird campaign I'm up to.
Voltage Wolf on your stream. You've been asking about Knowles. This is the Knoll character we were working on when we added Knowles to our
You got
world
such a
building.
good draw. You've got such a good style to you.
Siobhan loved the hell out of this character, so was putting a lot into it. We got to pick the project back up. I think this was about the last time we touched it.
Stop making me horny!
I can't, Captain Tom, but what I can do is take a break, because I'm going to be right back after messages from these Twitch sponsors. Be right back.
See ya.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah. Or as we would put it, yar.
Yar. Yar har fiddly dee. It's a pirate's life for me.
There was actually going to be a yin in this campaign.
Yeah?
Yep. Cine over here. That was actually originally going to be the character that Varys was playing, which would have been a very interesting character to bring in to this particular setup for Act 1,
Mm-hmm.
because Cine is part of a faction that would have actually had a lot of. He's part of one of the warring factions for this city. So, the the revealed factions thus far, the players don't actually have a name for all of them. One of them are the Imperialists, the people that actually are part of the Emberborn Empire.
Mm-hmm.
One of the other factions are the Nightingales. They are basically the anti-imperialist faction that wants dragons to basically go stiff one. Another faction that's actually running around this city are the Keepers. They're not going to readily reveal themselves.
They
But
keep to
essentially
themselves.
they want to preserve the nature and the spirits around
Stop
this
making me
area.
horny.
Preservation
They
of
don't wanna-
spirits around the area makes me horny too, Captain Tom. I think you have that like command on speed dial. Like, Captain Tom, does your keyboard on your phone have that like as a button? It's like it's got hello, my name is, or like hello something, and the last one is horny. Yes.
But yeah, like this is an example of one of the
Yes.
Keepers. They are very this is actually a very fun character for me to put with my players because each one of them sees something different when they look at him. For example, Sia looks at him and he sees a tiger,
Okay.
just very faintly.
So it's you call this character Rorschach, right?
It's actually Menard.
Well, you got to name him like Menard Rorschach because he's like a Rorschach test.
But yeah, so they basically like that's actually one of the factions going on here. So the first act is largely following a lot of events that are from Jordan's backstory. He basically so right now they've actually dealt with the fact that one of his big first events was actually the confrontation with a thief by the name of Whiskers. However, we've already deviated from the normal circumstances in the fact that Jordan's actually in this plot line, instead of turning Whiskers in, he let Whiskers go. And so now we're butterfly affecting exactly what's going on with that choice.
Mm.
Because I'm letting my players see the impacts of the choices they're making on the world around them. So Whiskers has now become a somewhat of an ally because he's trying his hardest to make an honest living now that he's been given a second draw on life instead of just getting shoved into a cell. Is that my stream doing that? Okay, it was. Yeah,
I'm
there
not
was just
getting any
something
more
in the-
dropped frames, so whatever OBS was having a heart attack over has cured itself.
Yeah, I was having some weird audio feedback, but I think that was just how that song was supposed to end.
Ugh. That's horrible. That's a bad. Don't do
It's like
that.
nothing like soft harp and then just like weird static at the end.
Some musicians do the weirdest things with their music, and I gotta say, I don't love it. I don't love it sometimes.
No. I love letting artists go crazy, but sometimes they go a little too crazy.
I'm gonna address something that was brought up in my chat. So we have a concept called the Carnations, which are the group of so I don't know how, like, Siobhan's explained this as like it's a D&D group. I can't see that person, but I can tell that's Macaroon Raccoon. Hello, Macaroon Raccoon. Welcome on
I
into
love
this.
that raccoon.
Macaroon's
That is
great.
a cute emote.
So, so we have the Carnations, and Siobhan and her partner used to be like members of the Carnations in Siobhan's previous life. So, yeah, the Carnations would exist in this this portion, like after the tavern, like as part of the tavern, like the Carnations would be here. Gosh, I'm so far behind again.
So, what exactly are so they're a D&D group, but what
So-
are they?
You know how like you can think of a paladin and you can imagine what they look like. You can think about a cleric and how that like differs from a paladin, and a ranger. You have these images in your mind. So what she's thinking is like you can identify them. If you're on those streets and you're like, that guy's a paladin. She wanted a group of escorts that were the same way. So like they use a lot of healing magic and stuff like that, and like she preferred the term escort because it wasn't always just about sex. Like there was like massages and just going out with a date. Like you can hire a Carnation to go out on a date if you're just wanting friendship or don't want to go to a party alone because all your friends are going to be there. You can hire a Carnation to go and represent, like, be a part of your night. And, like...
Stop making me horny!
Captain Tom visits the Carnations quite often. Just let me know if you need to, like, take care of anything, Captain Tom. Like, I just, next break, maybe go take a cold shower or something. So like that's what the Carnations are kind of like just when you need companionship of any sorts of thing, like they are still a very sex positive group, but it's not when you hire a Carnation. Don't know what you just said, Thanos. When you hire a Carnation, you try to like you're not just expecting you're going to get a prostitute. Like you're going to get companionship, and whether that means you need therapy. Captain Cappy Dave, hello, welcome on in. I'm not Kevin. Kevin goes by well, God, what do we name Kevin? Never mind, we won't talk about Kevin.
We don't talk about Kevin. No.
No, we don't talk about Kevin. He lives in the walls. Oh God, he
I
does
thought that
live
was
in the walls. Kevin
Is
lives
Kevin
in the
a
walls.
raccoon?
No, and neither is he a yinglet, which is a thing.
Yeah, yinglets are fun.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see. Docs, what are you doing? No, that is the one I didn't want. I'm messing with OBS because OBS is being its usual OBS self.
Oh, right, Captain Tom.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
There you go, Captain Tom. I just did a series of yes commands for Captain Tom. Heckin'! Getting a raid. Well, I just took a bite, Lone Wolf. What are you doing?
Well, welcome in, Raiders.
Welcome on into the Silly Coyote, everybody. I am Quill of the Coyote, a plural system of artists, animators, storytellers, world builders, and all sorts of goobers. I'm here with my friend Husky, and we're talking about world building today on World Building Wednesday.
Hello.
How was your art, Lone Wolf? Do you have art tax for me?
Ooh, we like to eat art tax here.
Lone Wolf, guys, if you don't follow Lone Wolf, go give Lone Wolf a follow. Big sweetie, wonderful voice, very relaxing to hang out with. Does games quite often. Does spooky, horror-y kind of games, or just cleaning up crime scenes. I guess that's also a thing. You know, for cleaning up crime scenes, it seems super chill. Hello, Never Heal. Hello. Oh, hold on. Never 8 Heal 28. Sleepy Ninja, Lone Wolf Doodles, hello and welcome on in. Hello, Luna. Hello. Hello, my Wah.
Hello, everybody. I know a lot of you guys from over on my side of things every once in a while.
I think,
I love how interconnected all of our communities are.
well, yeah, like, Garflin hovers in between a lot of artists, and you know, now Garflin's an artist himself, so he's going to start doing more art streams. So like, yeah, it's a lot of art streamers. So we've got Distant Medium, Lone Wolf Doodles, Maple Borg, yourself, Johnny Doodles. We've got Ziggy.
Forbidden donut.
Hello, Sleepy Ninja.
Yep.
Welcome on into the Silly Coyote. What can I get you today?
And well, I'm not sure if you've actually been watching on my server, but Mashu is also quite the artist.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, if you want somebody to actually help you perfect how hair should flow and everything, that is Mashu's specialty.
Yeah, Mashu's art is very cute. He just shared some in our art server on the Discord. Ooh, art tax. Oh my gosh, that's fun. Is this the leftover from your Halloween?
Oh, that's cute.
Send link. This. Gosh, I love your style, Lone Wolf.
Move tab, new window. Chat, this is what Lone drew. It's gorgeous. In its own weird way.
Raiders, if you need a raid and fade, I get it. Love to have you in here and hanging out with us, but if you need to do your thing, absolutely take care of yourselves. Lone Wolf, you too, specifically you. I'm trying to get this image over here so I could share it.
I love Clip Studios create new from clip feature. It's really nifty.
Oh, I can't copy from one computer over to another one, so that doesn't work.
Here,
I knew this.
I'll put it back up on my screen so that they can actually just pop over here and look. Because that's the perk of having more than one streamer.
Come on. Uh-oh, I think something froze on my side. Just wait for it. It's fine. Okay, it's fine? Never
There
mind.
we go.
Copy.
It's okay. It's up on my side.
I have a feeling my computer's going to crash here in a second.
No! Save, save, save.
Ah, it's fine. Krita saves automatically. Not really. I should save. I'm trying to desperately save.
Oh no.
Like, it's trying to. You guys can see it hovering. It's just chugging right now. We're trying to switch over our main rig to the one that's streaming. Like, we just need to switch it, but it's, like, very difficult to switch them and sit down and actually focus on that. Like, because it had been one thing after another this entire, like, since we got the RAM for this computer. Oh.
Sounds about right.
Grumble, grumble, old puppet noises.
It's okay. We're stitching up a new puppet as we speak. What would you do if somebody was like randomly sent a puppet to you?
It's happened.
It has?
We gotta set up something for like art, like fan art and stuff. People have done quill art. I've been in the background of things. Somebody did Seriana art, and I was just like there on the floor, passed out. God's sakes. Okay, so this isn't going to work. Firefox on this side is dying. I guess I should close my
It's
tabs,
okay.
but
It's
who
okay.
wants to
Again,
do that?
I'm using mine as I'm using my stream right now as just a way to let you have that window.
What is happening?
Eat up on mine.
I know, but I'm like stuck in between it now. Okay, now I
That is
got it up
brain
here.
meats.
This is so cool. I love the mushrooms, Lone Wolf. This was supposed to be an easy process, but Firefox was like, what if no?
Firefox has chosen war.
All right, so let me catch up now. Hug the Garflin, needs more floof. No, it doesn't, Captain Tom. You've got plenty of floof for us all. This is a poster for Beastie Rabbit. Ooh, I don't know Beastie Rabbit. Let's get a search going on that. What happens if we
Quill, I just
starched
discovered
Quill?
a new form of misery. Accidental cold coffee.
I'm so used to cold tea that I'm okay with this.
It's like I like coffee whenever it's intentionally cold. I like cold coffee whenever it's intentional. This was unintentional cold coffee.
I don't know if it's my quick association brain or if it's just haunted, but the noises command seems like it's very relevant to everything. So Thanos just did that, and it was the Looney Tunes like, now he tells us. And I was like, it was perfectly timed for right after you're like, oh, I just found something new. I hate cold coffee. Like that sentence. And then it was like, now he tells us. I'm like, yeah, that's oddly relevant.
Wow. And apparently the concept of tea was enough to set Captain Tom off again. Apparently Captain Tom did not, in fact, actually tend to themselves. They did not self-care during your break.
Captain Tom, Captain Tom, Captain Tom. So Angel Boy, hello, welcome back. You are going to be a mod. You can shout them out for me. You come on. There we go. You're our mod now, buddy. Can you
chat for like the
shout them?
two of you that actually that may have actually not done this yet?
I love tea as well.
Please do make sure to go give Koyo a follow. Yeah, that's right. Get shouted, Floof.
I was just laughing because Stream Elements tried to pop up in my chat window and is like, this user has been
Also,
blocked.
Take my 2 cents.
Shave and a haircut, 2 bits. Actually, I should do it with this. Hold on. There. You're welcome. What are you looking at, Macaroon? You're a beautiful beast. Also, Foe has cast self-care on us. Shave and a haircut, 2 bits.
Stop making me horny.
Interesting. It just kept. Wait, what? What on earth? It's just giving you it's giving literally every member of your system a shout out all of a sudden.
Huh?
We've had Seriana, we've had Seamus, we're now in Shoban.
Oh, that's fun.
I'm curious if it's gonna try to give every single one of you. I only gave 1 shout out, and it's pulling clips from all of you.
That's very generous of you. Thank you.
Up. Okay, now Seamus is getting a second one.
Oh, that's what he's so flustered in that moment. We're just like trying to get away from this ghost, but this particular spot was so difficult.
Like, I'm laughing just how many clips it's just abruptly pulling up. He reached up and touched Faith.
We got to go back and finish that game. We beat Transylvania and the Moon. We needed to get. I think it was the Moon and Transylvania. I think those two were our favorites, so we did those.
Oh, thank you, Lone. The PNG tuber is done courtesy of Soren K. Fox. I'll actually go ahead and give him a shout out so people know where to follow.
All right, I got some
And maybe it
sustenance
won't
in
pull
me.
like 86 different clips of the one person.
So thank you for that shout out to Shade. Shade is a friend, and has been trying to boot up streaming again.
Oh, Soren's apparently macing Maple Bork.
Good. I love their like I don't know what would you call that, a broship?
Yeah,
I love it.
they're definitely in the middle of a bromance.
It's so good. They're always trolling each other.
Oh, apparently we're just gonna have like 86 different clips for everybody.
So nice of you. All right, let me catch up on chat. Chat.
One shout out, plenty of tweaks.
We get a good vibe from them. You know, like one clip rarely does it. Like a video shout outs. It's honestly why I kind of don't like them. Like from just a standpoint of like watching a stream. You know, somebody comes in, you're like watching the streamer that you're watching, and they're like, "Oh, shout out this person." Some people will stop and listen to the clip, laugh at it, react to it. You can hear it. And then other times it's like competing in the background. So you can't hear the streamer you're wanting to hear. And like, I used to go in, like when we first started, we were getting some random clips from people. Like, I don't know what was happening, but like we would get random clips that would come in. Thank you for the bit. We'd get like random, like people coming in, clipping like a random section. So it was like always like the most random clips. Like as soon as we raid. Hi, Mr. Maple Rat. Ooh, Slug, yeah. This is Lone Wolf Doodles art.
And here, we'll also give Lone Wolf a nice little shout out. They've also been a great part of our community over here.
Mm-hmm.
This is also a wonderful way around having to work with the Twitch shout out function where it's like, no, you'll get one per hour.
Mm-hmm. We have like the chat widget thing that I have that'll occasionally throw an ad up. It looks like you're in ads. That will queue up shout outs. So if I do multiple shout outs at once, it'll queue them up and do them all whenever the time becomes available for the next one.
Oh, nifty.
Captain Tom, are you okay today? Do you need a hug? Oh, why? I think that's what you would prefer right now, among other things.
I think the hug is the introduction to what Captain Tom would prefer.
What do you mean was the last time the quill was washed? I don't sweat or anything. Well, I am sitting in this puddle on the countertop, but we're not going to talk about that. That was here before I got here.
Are you sure?
Why did you just say 1786 there, Captain Tom? I don't remember context. Remember, feathers for brains. You know the clip. You know the quote. All right, let me get. Thank you for the raid again, Lone Wolf. Your art is fantastic, and people should go follow you and give you lots of monies.
It's my pleasure to let people also get to see nice little clips of you. You're a wonderful being.
Neither, like, Thanos, we get our soap made from the nice little lady down the road. She just makes it with lye. I hope she's not lying
Why
about
are you
it,
washing
though.
yourself with lies?
It's... I'm trying to wash away the lies.
But then you're washing yourself with the lies, so you're just putting
Stop
new lies
making
in.
me horny.
By the way, I see them streaming, so I'm going to shout them out.
Is Quill in need of some absorbency? I mean, I would not refuse a pat down right now. Like, if you want to get hands on this puppet, get in here, Beachy. Beachy, baby. Koinko.
If none of you have, go shout out Koinko.
Koinko's a great artist. Comes in here often.
Awesome artist, great bean. Like
Good streamer,
they-
too.
it is. Although it is hilarious because like every single one of their streams, somebody hits it with a level 4 hype train, just because they like to watch them break.
We've been prey to that a couple of times. He's got a Luna over there.
There's
too.
one of them.
Yeah. Beautiful.
I'm going to I'm looking forward to that particular function I'm turning on tomorrow. I'm going to try to get the Twitch integrated throwing system turned on.
Who is Soap Sally, Thanos? I'm afraid to ask, but I am asking.
What? Soap salad?
Soap Sally. I've been sketching little doodles of our talks. So I guess we could get back into it. You've shared your characters. What's what conflict are they into? Are they like a bunch of conflicts, or is there like a big BBEG?
Give me 1 second. I've got competing audio between the fact that the clip shows continuing to go.
Hey, you're the nerd that keeps shouting everybody out.
I keep waiting for the thing to actually only give me one clip. Hi, Z. Nice to have you in.
Z is Firestorm Morning?
Yes.
Hi, Z.
And Z is also one of the players in this campaign that I'm talking about.
Which character?
He is Ronan.
Oh. Wait, wasn't that the cat? No.
No, Ronan is the deer.
Ah. Oh, dear.
He's the monk with no... he's the monk that got his eyesight taken.
But has true sight.
Yes.
Punchy deer.
So instead of having normal eyesight, he's got true sight right now at 5 feet. Actually, we've currently got him at 10 feet true sight. But that's the only sight he's got.
That's very handy for finding your keys. Like, how big is it again? 10 foot?
Yeah.
God,
10 foot radius.
That's bigger than my office, so we're good.
You can see all the keys. You can see where they've spiritually been.
Oh, no, hold on. This is awesome. Soap Sally is a southern legend about an old witch woman who kidnaps runaway children and turns them into lye soap. That is terrifying. Soap Sally.
So the conflict that's going on right now, they're still in the very early phases of things. So the players right now, they're dealing with things like just like those minor trifles that your lower level characters get. So stopping robberies, trying to keep the streets and such in order. Although where we dropped off, they clearly have made enemies with somebody, because these two characters right here that have little blood drops right beside them, those were found. Those are town guards, and they were found rather injured in the streets, with some of Jordan's scales and a couple tufts of Ciel's fur beside them.
Oh. Uh-oh. You're gonna run, find something for dinner. Heck yeah, enjoy your dinner. Thanks for coming on in. Take care of yourself.
And don't
Bean.
forget to share it with us.
You don't have to share the food. It's very upsetting when I like have to eat in front of people. They offer me food. I sent this one guy, like, he had a kid and his kid ran away
Stop
crying.
making me horny.
I
Why is that making Tom?
TVVP is making Captain Tom horny. Look at you
Aw,
peeking.
thanks for the subsy. You should have saved it till tomorrow whenever it actually counts towards the subathon goal.
If you watch Fight Club, you know that the one of the ingredients in soap is fat. Yeah.
Yeah. I learned that in middle school whenever we actually had to make it.
I was learning about like rendering fats out of animals parts quite a few years back now. Was learning about how to make soap. Luna has made soap several times. We use her soap often.
Stop making me horny.
Captain Tom, what are you doing?
Thank you for the follow, Kia
Kia.
and Maple.
Maple.
Yes, Mr. Maple Rat.
Look at you. Hello. Did somebody just hear a hiss just now? Is there like a gas leak? Not from scratch. You've always used a soap base. Okay, well, fair enough.
But yeah, I guess I will use this second since I just brought up the subathon. I will actually add an image source for a second. Because I'm going to actually reveal the goals and everything.
Oh my goodness.
What?
That's gonna be so good for you. You're gonna be so.
I am curious how long I am actually going to be going.
Do you guys know that Husky here can do 12-hour streams like just by accident? Like Husky is such a good quality streamer. Has so much stamina. Can keep up this level of goblining for like hours.
Stop making me horny.
Half a day. That is half a day. Can you imagine like doing anything for half a day? Like imagine sitting at your job for 12 hours. Well, that's what Husky can do because Husky is a powerful beast. Go give Husky a follow.
Yes.
Hey, Captain Tom.
So there's our streamathon rewards that I've actually got set out for you guys.
Maple, who were we talking about? Who's like Captain Tom? No, Captain Tom's always thirsty, so is constantly dehydrated. Husky, probably, but Husky has been disciplined about having to drink water during a hydration redeem.
Mm-hmm. I have some manner of fluid. Right now it is water. I usually make it magnesiated water.
That's fair, Storm Morning. I know a lot of people actually still do.
I've actually been guilty of actually being on shift for 18 hours.
On shift? Or
like at my work.
oh.
I have actually been on the clock for 18 hours.
No thanks. I'm
well,
good.
I mean, whenever they're paying me time and a half plus 25, we'll play that.
Mm-hmm. Or I don't know. I've always valued free time a lot more than what a job can pay me.
I mean, I kill myself on one day and
Don't
then I
do
take
that.
vacation for the next week.
Mm-hmm. Gonna lurk for a bit. Happy lurking, Looney.
Have an amazing lurk. We appreciate you being here. And yes, Maple, I do try my best to stay hydrated. Z tries his best. Management means that he kind of signs on for whatever, whenever, however long. But yeah, what I've basically worked up for you guys, because I'm going to be going for a really long time, we've got anytime somebody throws a 3-sub donation out there, they get to physically select the next game in line. We've got I'm actually letting you gremlins actually decide what I'm eating.
Huh.
for 10 subs.
Well, I guess at
For
that
2
point they're
subs, you can design
basically
a new.
buying you dinner anyway. So
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of sort of, yeah. And then we've got a new, they get to help me decide on the themes of new emotes for 2 subs. They get to help me pick a new sound redeem or a new action redeem for 1 sub. I do have the right to refuse things that I don't feel are going to be either the theme of my stream or my TOS. I'm actually offering a couple different levels of on-stream commissions, both for bits or for dollars. And then at different levels of subs, I'm actually going to have different tiers of things that will actually unlock. Every 15 subs that pop in, I will actually have an art raffle for chat. I'm going to unlock at 20 total subs, we will actually unlock the throw command. We'll actually have
throw as in throw
chat
something
throw
at
me
you, or yeet you. You throw you, like your VTuber.
whichever one and or both.
Yeah. Well, you gotta have
Because
the
I need
throw
to,
something at you, and then there's the yeet one, which is also very fun.
yeah, it's like I will be unlocking either and or both at 20 subs total. I'm gonna let chat actually have
Like that firestorm.
force me to play Path of Exile hardcore mode at 25 subs. Basically, my character dies, I'm locked out of the character.
Oh.
Yeah. The chance to see Husky do the rare gamer rage.
I wanted divorce.
And then Valheim. I'm gonna do Valheim with my VTube model at 30 subs. At 35,
Actually,
I'm giving chat the chance to actually have me make I'm giving chat the chance to force me to play Fortnite. And
God.
at 40, Minecraft.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna gigantify that email just to clarify. There.
And what's making you want the divorce?
That's just a response to Storm Warning. How's the building worlding? Build worlding? It's going. Here's the doodles that we've talked about so far. This is Hucky's character Jonathan. We talked about how a stair step like chair could work. The Silly Coyote Tavern has pub height chairs, so we don't step on everybody's tail. This is a little cat dude. I try to remember how to do loss, but I don't remember that because I don't dedicate feathers to that. And then we talked about a bartender being made of a candle, and so I had to draw that. And at some point we talked about being non-consensually French. Other than that, I've been talking with my guest Hucky here, and he's been sharing about his world.
In a way that only we can actually keep track of.
Captain Tom, for you, we'll do a Domathon. How's that?
Oh.
I don't know what that means. I just say yes to things.
I'm on the boat squad.
Oh.
French. One of my players is actually moving to France abruptly. They were suddenly non-consensually Frankified. But yeah, so where the players were actually left off,
I think that's a pretty good summary there. Storm Warning.
That's actually a different campaign he's part of.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's your Sunday game. What game do you guys play together?
So this is their. I'm actually DMing their Friday night campaign.
Okay.
But yeah, so basically my players are picking up, having to figure out who actually injured these 2 guards, especially since somehow it happened in the bright of day in the middle of the city street and nobody saw anything.
Yeah, maybe they just fell. Like, that's totally
Oh no,
valid.
you don't fall and get stab wounds.
I beg to differ. That's what my whole court case was about. What? I didn't
How did you
admit to
get
nothing.
40 stab wounds from one fall?
He fell down a flight of elevators onto a pile of knives.
Why are the knives at the bottom of the elevator?
I don't know.
That just sounds like it's a workman's comp issue.
Well, he wasn't on the clock at the time. All right.
But yeah, so that's basically where we're leaving off. It's actually the first. It's the first major twist that doesn't involve them having to have a death match against a possessed pot
Mhm.
or a rooftop caper trying to catch a thief, which was hilarious because CL, who conveys such main character energy, that was the first time he's really had like a whole bunch of really sucky roles all at once. And it just follows the meme because anytime we ask CL to climb, that's the beginning of failures for a while.
Stop making me horny.
Captain Tom, does failure make you horny?
Yes, right now Ronan is drunk in a bar.
Is that why you like my streams? Oh, self-deprecating humor.
I hate Brenda.
Wait, Captain
You know what,
Tom?
Dennis? I get you.
Why would you want to? Why would you? Why would how can you suddenly give somebody stab wounds?
Oh, do I have to do a no command? Can I do a no command tomorrow? Beckett, I'm going to get no command. Captain Tom, tell me a story. And you will get a no. Or a yes. You've already got the yes. Oh my god. Ugh. I do not know why. Like, this folder itself does not have that many files in it, but Windows just chokes on it. Windows just looks at it and is like, that is too many files. It's 59 files. I've had bigger directories than that. It's like this one particular folder is just makes it choke. And not in a fun way.
Yeah, granted. Now I have to wonder. Chat, lean in nice and close. What is this puppet up to that there is a fun choke?
Oh, Husky, you're so straight. It's the no.
Wait, why is my quote trigger showing up?
I don't know, man. You got to get a handle on that bot. It's getting out of hand.
Where did that quote even come from? Literally nobody has said nice disco balls in my chat. Why is that my first quote?
Whoa. Ah, so Captain
I'm
Tom
wondering
says...
if it's like picking up your quotes and throwing them into mine.
Nope. Captain Tom says, woof bark, woof woof. I don't know how to pronounce that with the 9. Is that like a... Is that like, gosh, there's a character that looks like that. It's a G, right? Woof woof.
Yeah.
Bark, woof. Woof, bark, woof. Bjarm. Woofo. 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 Woof, woof, bark. Arf. Oof, bark, bark. Woof. Moo. Hiss. Woof, bark. Woof. Bark, 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 woof, woof. Did I say everything right? I told you I'm not very good at speaking languages, but I can listen to it. And Captain Tom, that's kind of a fun story. I liked it. Thank you for that.
You know, I still love the way that Macedonians actually say bark.
Nay.
Lie.
Nay. No. No.
What is it?
Lie.
Lie?
Mm-hmm.
Lie, 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 lie.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. 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 He willingly walked through a
Yes.
cloud of daggers. Yeah, like cloud of daggers. Who walks through those? Am I right? But that guy did. If he Your Honor, I feel like he deserved what he got, and what he got was a body full of knife wounds
No.
from walking through a cloud of daggers. I rest my case.
Yeah, I actually drew one of the NPCs from my campaign as one of
Stop
my
making me
preparations for
horny.
Inktober. I mentioned Varys before.
Mm-hmm.
His apprentice is a one-armed maned wolf.
Oh, I love maned wolves.
It's like, and he's basically bound determined to prove that he is not going to be treated as less than simply because of the fact that he only has one arm.
One-armed legs for days. Broadway, welcome on in.
How's it going, Broadway? Nice to have you in. You may have you missed it probably just now, but I did actually just reveal my streamathon rewards for tomorrow.
It was a lot of stuff.
Yep, I put them up again. Broadway is such a valuable member of this community.
Hi, Broadway. Broadway's cool. I met Broadway in
Oh,
person.
and
Broadway's a cool beast.
hey, Broadway,
There's so much
get
cooler.
yeeted.
Oh no! Bye bye, Broadway.
Oh no, Broadway's getting the big shout out
Oh,
because my shout outs are currently running in triplicate for some reason. We don't know why, but like we're basically making sure that everybody's gonna get a good flavor of every shout out.
uh, am I able to remember dreams once I wake up, or do they vanish? I don't remember dreams. I don't remember much of anything, honestly. I miss having nightmares occasionally. I've talked about this before, but I thoroughly enjoy like having nightmares, like waking up from them in a cold sweat. I do not
That
know
is definitely
why.
an old school clip. That is an old school avatar for Broadway.
Nay.
Cute.
That's also an old school mic for Broadway.
Old school Mike. How's old school Mike doing? Gosh, love good old school Mike. You're wondering maybe if shared chat is influencing the shoutouts. Maybe.
It's possible.
You've done shared chats before, though.
I just don't have any people that actually have video shoutouts that I'm doing shared chats with.
Oh.
Ziggy doesn't do video shoutouts, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, we don't do either.
Nor does Johnny.
Johnny, I love you still. Ah! Hiss! I caught you, Dalton.
No! Old school Mike went to new school. Wait.
Gosh, I thought old school Mike would be the last of us to go new school. What?
All right.
Captain Tom, what was the last dream you remember? So,
Snoodle stream. That should be interesting to see. I love this soft harp in the background and Broadway playing Grand Theft Auto on the other side of it.
I love that. It reminds me of
The streamathon begins at 10 a.m. Central.
like the weird connection to music and like what's on screen. It reminds me of the time we were playing Shadow of Mordor, and no, it was Shadow of War, and was like on our playlist. Black Betty came up. So it was a very strange time. Hi, Cynic. Welcome on in. How are you doing? Hi.
Nice to meet you, Cynic Duval. I'm this random dog that the coyotes just led into their tavern. I promise I've not been making too much noise.
I'm here
We have not scrimmed.
I'm here with Husky. Husky's sharing world building from his side, and he's talking about his world and his D&D campaign. And ever so often, we're doing a bit of like world building for our Silly Coyote worlds, and I'm doodling some of the ideas. So we've got stuff like an elephant holding the door for a mouse. Hucky's character here, Jonathan, saying non-consensually French. A candle.
And
Stop making me
Candle
horny.
bartender. How did we get that one? It was a bartendle.
Dalton, are you asking me or are you asking Koyo?
Is there snakes in this world? I hope so. Haven't got there yet, but we'll think about it. We might hit up Pythos on that, because Pythos has done a lot of thinking on like Naga style, like snake folk.
Yeah.
Hi, Mulch.
There are Nagas all over this world. In fact, there's an ancient society of Nagas that were all about creating genetic hybridization experimentation.
Interesting.
And yes, they were big, burly snake men. They were trying to create the perfect life form in their image.
You have to have a muscular snake. Yeah, I don't want the snake that like nerd necks all day.
But why? They're already noodles.
I really have to make that work. How you doing, Mulch? Welcome on in. I'm doodling world building ideas as we're coming across it, and Hucky here is sharing about his world. And I expect we're going to be talking about Nagas now. How you doing? Is Wolf a good answer? Yes, Captain Tom, it is. Of course it is. Black Betty does go hard. It was the God, I forget which version of it. It's the really intense version of it. And it was so funny watching just going around the world beating up Uruk, and having Black Betty play. Sugar Kato has asked for a weird fact. I'm going to give you a fact. I'm going to give you a brewing fact. A weird brewing fact is that most beer have yeast that like warmth, which they all like warmth, but a lager yeast don't like as much of a heat, so they have to have a cooler wort while they're brewing. Or I guess it's not a wort at that point. but like after you pitch the yeast, it has to stay a little bit colder. So lager is kind of just designed to be a colder brew. American lager, here's a bonus fact, is designed to be cold, because if it's warm, like you would get in other countries, like an ale or something, the reason we think that cold beer tastes awful is because lager tastes awful when it's not cold. Or I should have said, when we think that warm beer is bad, we usually think of it as lager. Is lager more seasonally available? Lager is kind of what we just have in America. Like luckily IPAs, which I don't like, and other kinds of forms of ale are starting to take over more, but so that's a weird fact, is that lager works off of a different yeast. There's also something about like it floats to the top, whereas no, it floats to the bottom. I can't remember how it works. Like most yeast floats to the top, and I think like lager yeast is like somewhere in the middle to the bottom.
And here, I'll give you a bonus random fact. Did you know one of the most prestigious barrel makers for the what whiskeys in Ireland is actually in Macedonia? He's an old man in one of the city of, oh, I forget which city it is. I remember that, I know it as the city of the 10-minute revolution because that's what they call it. But it's like there's just this old man that actually has been making some of the most well-known whiskey barrels, and he's been doing it for almost 60 years.
Wow. I liked watching Cooper's work, like when they're making their Cooper barrels. I really like watching them work. Shaping staves is such a fascinating process to me, just slowly going at it and just like, yep, this feels like it fits.
There is such an art to it.
Yeah.
It's like I had to take a picture of like his barrel works whenever I was there, because I have a feeling it's not going to be there next time I come back.
Yeah.
None of his kids took up the trade.
Sounds about right. Harder to make money that way. It's such hard work.
Well, they picked a much riskier path instead. They all want to be YouTubers.
Good. I did miss the
Like-
thing from Broadway saying that he's got a Raspberry Pi project tomorrow. Are you going to make a Raspberry Pi phone? We talked about that earlier. Sorry, did I interrupt you? I feel like I did it. Did now.
Nah.
Oh, so now Thanos is talking about the Snussie. Okay, go on. I was just like, ooh, Macaroon's bringing out the whips. The whip. Because where there's a whip, there's a way. Mulch is doing
Are we a
good.
little ways back? Because I'm not seeing anything about the Snussie.
Thanos, it was before your ad. And my
Okay, so
ads
yeah,
have
we are a little
started.
bit further back.
Our ads are not syncing up. Oh, because I had that weird crash.
Yeah, your crash kind of smacked both of us. We were doing pretty good getting synced up for a little while.
A synthathy. I struggled with that one.
Sintusi.
Past few days you've been hard, but you're here and existing and here for more world building. Heck yeah. Mulch is a fantastic artist, by the way, guys. Go give Mulch a follow. Does streaming as well. Does a lot.
Good to know.
Let's give a shout out to Mulch. Fantastic
Take
artist.
that. Yeet that follow over.
But hey, Mulch, if you feel like you need to vent or talk about something, we're here for you, okay? Just hit us up in the DMs. Happily listen. It's a heavy metal version when you just wanted regular Black Betty. Oh, no, this was something else entirely. This is when we were just recording on our own.
Okay, there we go. We got rid of that one. I had to switch the video because that was giving some weird. Like that artist kept doing those weird flourishes.
Do I make your own brews? Yes. Used to make a lot of meads. Have made used to make a lot of sodas, and then got obsessed with making mead because mead is a fascinating thing to work with. Honey itself does not want things growing in it. uh,
You're
so
telling the antiseptic to become septic.
yeah. Um, I love and it's also not nutritious for yeast. Like yeast does not like living in honey. It is such a bad thing. So you get to add all sorts of things to make the mead kind of your own and give it that nutrition it needs and everything like that. So I've made
Oh.
lots of fermentations.
Well, once this dog winds up getting a property of his own, I will be asking you for some of your mead making tools and strategies.
Yeah,
Because that is an alcohol I have considered getting my little paws into.
you want to know the first mead I made was in a half-gallon milk jug with a balloon airlock.
Sounds
And
about
bread
like my
yeast.
father's. Sounds about like my father's toilet beer.
Yeah, hooch.
Stop making me horny.
Papa's hooch.
Dad actually is now basically he's actually got several craft brews of his own that basically the moment that a family gathering starts, just the neighbors just like slowly start encroaching upon the house.
I had to erase the last 5 minutes. I just read that chickens can sometimes get eggs stuck inside, and I just don't know what you said. My brain has erased everything.
I can see why the artist brain is like chicken with backfire.
Whenever I imagine the inside of anatomy, it is always very comically over the top, mechanical.
Yeah.
So it comes from years of watching cartoons. I I just imagine the egg here's the chicken, and it's seriously just there's just a bunch of gears right here. We'll add a third one because that's going to stress out the engineers. But it had the tube where the egg comes out, and it was it was going through just fine, and then all of a sudden it just went boop sideways, and then the chicken's eyes were all big.
Stop making me horny.
Yeah.
I like this. It looks like I've never seen a chicken in my life.
See, now we need to put this creature inside of our D&D worlds.
So we have a chicken. Apparently Seriana finds these chickens all the time, and she just picks them up and uses them as feather dusters.
Just don't even pluck the feathers, just use the chicken.
Yeah. She just ties it to a stick so she can reach in further places.
You know, Serana's kobold nature is showing.
Yes, very much so. I have not seen the new Lord of the Rings thing. I have intentions to see it, but I have not. Oh my gosh, I'm so far behind because there was the synthosity.
Okay, I was like, wait, where did the new Lord of the Rings thing come up?
I know I get behind, but I try to read everything. I know I do still miss occasionally, but people let me know.
I didn't realize the new Return this is actually okay. The animated Return of the King from Rankin Bass. Okay, so that's that's from way back in the 80s.
Oh, okay. Is it done by, gosh, what was his name?
Peter Beagle.
Hold on. No, I'm thinking the animator. Who did The Hobbit, the animated Hobbit series?
Rankin Bass.
Okay, it is Rankin Bass. Yeah. Is that? Hold on. I think it's Rankin that I'm thinking about, but I'm not recognizing just the last name. It was. No, I'm thinking of somebody else altogether. Ralph Bakshi was what I was trying to think of. Ralph Bakshi has some weird animated stuff, and he did Wizards. I thought he did something else. Maybe I'm just conflating like Wizards because it's such a weird show. Oh, he did do one. What was it? Lord of the Rings. Oh, it was just the Lord of the Rings series. Like he did the animated Lord of the Rings. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, Ralph Bakshi. And he did Fritz the Cat. If you're a furry and you don't know that one. Learn your history. Cool World. Gosh, I didn't know he worked on all of these. That's fair. Yeah, I was mistaken. Firestorm. I just looked it up. The Hobbit was done by somebody else. I only remember clips of it. I honestly haven't seen the whole thing. So I was thinking of that and mixing the two up. Time to look for a stoat Sona. Heck yeah. There needs to be more must-love. Must-love. Musky love.
Sona. I was actually kind of excited because one of the initial players that was supposed to be in this campaign was going to be playing a Stoat.
Stop making me horny!
A Stoat conspiracy theorist.
Yes.
And I actually found a class for this guy that was going to be like it was hilarious. So
Hi,
the character
Rusty
we also
Roots.
gave like the most hilariously pretentious sounding name. He is Maximilian von Reginald V. But one of his class features that we actually have
Am I getting a
for
raid?
him.
I'm getting a raid. Hi, Raiders!
Congratulations.
Welcome on in to the Silly Coyote. I'm Quill of the Coyoli, a plural system of animators. I just realized what's on screen right now. Animators, artists. Hold on, let me back out of this particular scene. Here, this is more what I was doing today. Hi, welcome on into the Silly Coyote. I'm Quill of the Coyoli, a plural system of artists, animators, storytellers, world builders, and all-around goobers. Today, I am working with my friend Husky here, who is a fantastic artist, and also a streamer. And we're just kind of loosely world building while we're chatting. I'm doing doodles of the stuff we've come up with. Thank you for the raid, Kagan. Hi, how are you? Hold on. Is this game trying to kill me? How was that? Did it kill you? And then you did some hunt showdown. How was the hunt showdown? I got it. Like, Seamus has been wanting to play that game so bad.
I love my floppy ears.
Yeah, we I had to draw a cartoon. Oh, I just turned off my tablet. Let me turn that back on.
I didn't realize you were so easy to turn on, Koyo.
No, turning off is so easy for me. I learned about egg binding in animals that do that sort of thing, and now I'm like, I had to draw it because my brain interpreted it as like a cartoon would. They've got all these inner workings. Egg. Egg.
Egg. Egg.
Egg.
Ball? 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 Ball?
Do I
Ball?
have
Ball?
that?
Ball? Ball? Ball?
What's a vole?
What is a vole? Like, science may never know. I have an egg thing. I'm getting distracted. I need to address the Raiders for coming on in. Kagan, thank you for the raid. If you need a raid and fade, I get it. I understand. Thank you for bringing in your friends. I'll try to entertain them with my friend here. Cruxius, I think I've butchered that name. I'm terribly sorry. Welcome on in. Erdenshire. Hello, welcome on in.
Today is Friday in California. Huh?
It's Friday today in California? Wow. Heck, what am I doing World Building Wednesdays? Fridays is for Dwarf Fortress Fridays.
World Fortress Fridays?
World Fortress. That's just a one of those Dyson spheres.
I will say, I found a cute furry version of something like Dwarf Fortress recently.
Really?
Ratopia.
Can you send me a link of that? Or just... Because I'm going to forget now.
It is entirely base building and, like, basically, like... It's got Satisfactory vibes, really.
Ooh. I'm going to steal that idea, Firestorm. I like Age of Empires 2. I love that one. I actually got a couple of clips from it. Where's my... I'll play them in a bit. Because I got to find the egg, too. Was good. And yes, you died many times. Okay. Didn't die in Hunt Showdown, though, for once. Ooh, good. Again, to be too strong. You go make eggs now? Oh. Don't let them get twisted.
Yeah, like, I'll also make sure that rather than just sending you the name of the thing, I will also try to grab a picture off of their community hub.
There's like a Terraria with rats. Oh, that's like a Terraria with rats. Oh, okay. Still fun. I like rats. Rats.
They look more like mice to me, but yeah, they call them rats.
They can be cute. Rats are cute. Egg! Okay, egg is going to be a command here. Second. I am normally on focus. Thank you. I'm normally focused and so on the job all the time. Oh, Windows, you don't need to.
What mistake did streamer make?
Oh no.
What happy accidents are we making?
Egg.
We're making sussy fire, apparently.
There you go, Captain Tom. I don't know why it took it a second, but you can do the egg now. Egg. What was egg? Timber.
I love how you just randomly have all these sound clips.
Here's my one of my favorite from Age of Empires 2. Timberhockfandi. Oh, somebody was talking about that because it's like that's just how they see my name, like the Coyolio. Coyolio like that. I gotta find that clip too.
I still think of it as Coyolio Leo Leo.
Rogan? There's another one.
Blame it on your ISP.
Yeah. Robudje. What else was there? There was Captain Tom, help me. This is the ones that I got for Blue Zest, and he's always quoting them.
What?
You know, like Timberhawk Bundy and Rogan. There was two more I got him. I'm trying to remember what they are. I've got a list of 700 sounds here, so I can't tell. Timberhawk Bundy. Yeah, he says Van Day every time. It was all the ones from the Celtics. It was like the Celtic had like he quoted it once and it was like that's the reason why like I went and followed it or like I like got all the stuff for him because it was like oh god. Volgara? Commands. I think that was command. Orders? Yeah. Volgara?
It's such a very interesting game with the fact that they tried to have so much dialogue without having any dialogue at all.
Yeah, and it got stuck in your head because it was just the voices and the languages. It was great.
And it's like, what is this? Like, these are non-words.
Why is
This is not French.
Well, like I think it was Age of Empires. Thanos, I do hunger for more. Pizza. I love pizza. And why am I 5% sus? I'm just curious how I got that high. What did I do? Or how did I get that low? How did I get... Is 5% a high sus? I don't know.
No, 5% is actually very low. That's number goes all the way up to 150.
Oh, yeah, look at that. You're 35% sus. That makes sense.
I'm a husky. We're never sus. We're too cute for that.
Hucky, you've declined the duel. I can't believe you. You didn't even, like, decline it. You just kind of looked away. You'd love to see more Quill streams. Yay! Yesterday was a good stream with Garflin. I liked that stream. That was a very fun one. Getting to tease Garflin about it.
Oh, wait, it is Wednesday. Crap, he actually can send me to church today.
Send me to Snurch. I'll worship like the Snurch.
I'm not even sure what we're going with here.
Did you heard Snail Church?
No.
Oh, gosh. Do you have song requests on your stream?
No, not yet, because I don't have Spotify or anything right now.
Take me to Snurch. I'm just gonna have you play it for your
Ways
crowd
to
there.
die. So many dumb ways to die. My chat loves that particular redeem.
It's a good one. Like that's a very funny one to like if you're playing a lot of games.
And I play a lot of games that involve me dying a lot. I also play a lot of strategy games, so we have In the Arms of an Angel whenever we send one of them off to go meet Jesus.
Kobe Jesus. I love Kobe Jesus. I follow the word of Kobe Jesus.
He is grateful.
Hello, Rusty Roots. I have sent you that. You need to watch that. Also, I forgot to strip out the tracking stuff, so good luck with that. I've
Tracking
declined a
stuff?
duel? No, I didn't. I didn't know there was one happening. I'm sorry. I didn't even mean to. Like, I'll do that sometimes when somebody like will like hold up their hand to like high five me, and I'm like, heck yeah, but I forget or like I don't even notice, and I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm a jerk, and I don't mean to be.
The accidental jerk. You have now been challenged again.
Oh, I don't, I have to go to that other chat to accept. Oh,
We're
God,
asking too much of the puppet.
I can't even, I couldn't even type the word accept. All right, let's get back to it.
Oh, now they're duking it out with each other. Let's
Oh,
see
am
who's
I
gonna
winning?
win.
I'm just a little guy.
Which, by the way, if you wanted to change what critter you are, you can.
Where's Cubone?
If
No,
you
somebody
scroll
wanted me to be
down,
Sailor. Which Sailor was I supposed to be? Was it Jupiter? Venus? Oh, I like the color of her skirt. I'm gonna go with that. Cubone! Cubone! Yes, Cubone. Did I
cool
win?
bone.
I accidentally closed the tab. Did I win?
No, you got killed.
Back. All right, let's get back to. So now we know that chickens could do that, and I don't want to know that, but I have that knowledge, and I deleted a lot of I think I deleted a precious childhood memory now, just for that, just to leave room for that chicken factoid.
Poor precious child.
I didn't want to actually fight you. I just didn't want to leave you hanging anymore, Arctic. I'm glad you won. Sailor Pluto had to be put down. It's so true. Rip.
There we go. But yeah, so we've essentially got our players dabbling with somebody trying to frame them. Although since I've got one of my players in the chat now, I have to actually be very careful about what I say about plans that are currently ahead.
It's a good thing they don't understand how VODs work, so they can avoid spoilers.
I know, right?
And don't want to have any kind of meta knowledge.
So I guess I can actually shift topics and I can actually, well,
So,
I could actually even pull out Jonathan's journal.
I'm curious about
Sure.
the Nagas that you talked about earlier.
Okay. All right. Oh, I'm trying to remember the actual race's name. But yeah, there was actually a race of Naga that basically what we've actually found thus far in the Tuesday campaign has been a lot of their ruins. And Abrasha has actually gotten through the force of a couple of very lucky rolls, has managed to start to grasp a decent understanding of what a lot of their runes are, like the structuring of a lot of their runes,
Mm-hmm.
because that's the only writing we've managed to discover of them thus far. And because now my brain's now bugging me, I have to actually find the word.
Futhark.
No, I'm actually. Where is it?
You're welcome,
Lord.
Arctic. I can always piece myself
Everything
back together
is.
and haunt a new plush.
Merdolians. That's right. That's what the word. That's what their civilization was called. They're called Merdolians.
That's ridiculous.
But yeah, so Merdolians, they are a race of ancient Naga-like people that are obsessed with doing genetic manipulation, and essentially they kind of wanted to clear the world of the fur off of their of what they believe is their perfect land.
Ah.
And so
Captain Tom,
either
you
by
okay?
breeding them out, by genetically modifying them out, or just by killing them out, they wanted to get rid of them all.
Thanks, guys.
I know, right? They're nice.
I don't want to talk about them anymore. They've upset me. Wait, this leg is up here, it would be on the bar stool.
And one of the things that we'd actually figured out that they were doing, they were apparently engineering toxins and things out of aboleth blood.
Aboleth blood?
Mm-hmm.
What was aboleth?
Let me go ahead and send you a picture of one.
Just put it up on your stream.
I will.
All right, I've got your stream up over here.
And actually, well, actually, let me go
Oh,
ahead and...
thank you for casting self-care on the barkeep. I will. Oh, splash damage. Oh, so sorry. Oh, I needed a stretch. Oh my goodness, my
I will
neck.
do all of those in a minute. No, I said create new from clipboard. Thank you, Clip. That's an aboleth.
The guy you have highlighted?
No, you'll see it flip over. There's a giant fish.
Oh, I was talking about not your stream on the Discord. I'll look you up over here then. Oh God.
Is it not actually? Does it not actually have the?
There
Oh,
it
that's
is.
right, because Foundry's not predicting screen. It's predicting stream, not screen. Okay. Let's see. Change windows. We're just gonna straight up share the tablet.
Why is it in front of me? Oh, that's the boss. Hello, boss. I'm eating
go.
the boss. Thank you.
There we are. Now you'll find it on the Discord now.
Cool. I saw it.
But yeah, that is a colossal sized fish.
Eesh.
Yeah,
Anyways,
like it's actually got psychic powers too.
don't forget to do that self-care. I did a stretch. Now I just need to
Yes.
do another one.
Water. Stream. Oh, that one actually felt pretty good.
I think I'm going to call the stream here in a little bit. We're running into our
All right.
normal time.
All right.
I will be reading out, but there's no pressure on you. You are welcome to stream all you want, friend. Unless
I should probably get off before too long because, well, we're dealing with the fact that I need to prepare for a 12-hour plus streamathon.
Good. Oh my gosh, there's so many beans on right now. Why did everybody
right?
ascend? Everybody just ascended. Like on your stream, all the little avatars they just ascended into the heavens.
Yes, that means you guys won.
Oh, good.
You guys beat the boss.
And then we got raptured away.
Yes.
To the promised land.
And now I'm going to force you guys all to fight for my amusement. See?
Dance.
Dance for me, my minions. Only one of you gets to claim the 500-point royal prize. Cheese Beagle just automatically got 5 points because they fell on a star.
Nicely done. Good job. Let's see.
Z, if you want to change your critter, you need to scroll down a little bit on the main window, and you'll be able to find a little box that actually talks about it. But yes, basically what was going on with the aboleth blood, they actually use, if you take in the aboleth blood, it actually forces a modification based on what exactly seems to be an evolutionary need of your character.
I'm trying to understand what evolutionary need is.
So, for example, one of the party members was having a problem trying to, like, he didn't have enough stamina to actually to actually hold his breath long enough to collaborate to get to between spots.
Mhm.
It gave him gills.
Huh. Interesting.
Abrasha did not take it. So I have a feeling I know a couple things it would have probably done for him. but we do not know if they are correct. But I suspect it would have actually given him scales, which would have made him very, very mad.
We've got another Ara in front of us
Ah,
for Rusty
yes.
Roots.
Rusty enjoys causing drama and getting interesting redeems done.
So, would you
All
like
right.
to go first? It takes me a while.
Rusty, whatever seems to be growing on these plants? Fresh into the world of actually having an avatar and stickers of your own, and now you're just all about trying to get all these soft, dulcet tones into your DMs. Whatever are we going to do with you? Yara Yara.
I'm coming in hot. You better believe it, Rusty. You better believe it. I'm coming in. I was so hyped up after that. Oh God, here we come. Yeah, that did it for you, huh? Don't let you're pretty thirsty after that, huh? Maybe I should pass you a water, because I don't want your roots drying up.
I think they might need some Miracle Grow.
I think that should be Miracle Grow enough.
Or is it just a miracle that it grows?
Captain Tom, congratulations on winning 500 gold. I don't know what you do with that gold.
So, if I'd actually got it configured differently, you would actually use that gold to actually buy new avatars or upgrades for the avatars. Like, that's how you may have actually noticed that I think it's Garflin's character that has a little witch hat on him.
That's
He's
cute.
a Pikachu with a witch hat.
I'm trying to figure out how I blocked. Oh, there.
What redeem is that you're wanting from Koyo for another 1,000?
Oh,
or is
God.
it just to get the extra Yara Yara?
That's the only string. That's the only one you want. I looked and I was like, oh God, I don't even have points for my channel. I realized that was my bits. I don't know how that happened. It's either the custom command or Rusty there is tired of my constant swearing, my foul mouth.
But yeah, Broadway's actually snuck in on a few of my actual D&D streams, and he finds them absolutely hilarious to watch.
Nice. Yeah, so if you guys, I'm going to kind of start doing the wrap up. If you guys don't follow Husky here, you absolutely should. Husky's a great beast. Is so kind and patient enough to hang out with me today.
Hey, I was looking forward to my chance to do it for a long time.
Heck yeah. Thank you for sharing your world. It was very fascinating. I took a couple of ideas from it. Like we were talking about, hold on, where's my thing? I'm trying to zoom out so people can see.
I know you were really interested in like the heirloom magic and everything.
Mm-hmm. And that's like something we've played with in the past for other like settings. Might bring that back in for doing like heirloom like legacy magic and whatnot, and like specifically since it centers around stories, like the longer something has been going on, the longer gosh, I was just starting to think of a raid message and I'm afraid that it's going to be non-consensually French.
Non-consensually French raid.
I was gonna raid Koinko because we're both fans of Koinko, but they
just raided out.
Yeah.
But let's see, who else can we poke? Let's see, looks like we've got Pastel Oni or Doomsday Pariah by chance.
I have never raided Doomsday, I don't think. Doomsday has kind of a fun world building on his stream as well.
Let's see. Has Doom's been going on for very long? I'd hate for us to raid just in time for them to raid.
Right. Checking.
They've been going for about 2 hours. I don't know how long they would typically go.
I see Rusty's over there. Hi, Rusty.
Rusty, what are the vibes over on Doomsday's end? Is he going to be still going for a bit?
Ah, there's a Blue Zest. Hello, Blue Zest. How are you doing?
Nice to meet you, Blue Zest.
For this Koyo Koyo, aren't you streaming? What are you doing? What are you doing over here? Hi. Hi.
Okay, so Dooms is apparently about to end.
Oh,
Oh, look.
okay.
Okay.
Are you trying to raid out
let's see
too,
what
Blue
Pastel's up
Zest?
to.
Gosh. I see you, Blue Zest.
Oh, Pastel Oni is just beginning.
You gotta have to send me that name. I don't recognize the name.
Okay. Oni is a designer of some of the most interesting creatures I've ever seen. There you go.
Well,
And I'll
it's
also yeet them a shout out so you can kind of see them.
Soren just started. Soren. I've rated
Soren
Soren.
K. Fox.
We've rated Soren before, so I would like to try to give it another. Where did you send it? Oh, you sent it in Discord.
Yeah. Yep.
Peach. Who stole your monkey? Who stole your monkey? Who stole
So
it?
yeah,
Who
this
stole
is
my monkey?
Pastel Oni if it actually pulls up his clip.
Me.
Why did the clip move all the way over there?
I gotta open it in a new tab anyways.
OBS, why are you so scungy?
How you doing, Peach? Welcome on in. How you doing, Beast? Are you okay? You could just drop in 100 biddies and like talking
go.
about your monkey. Oh, there we go. I thank you for the link. Linky through your shout out. Is like Blue Zest looking to raid out? Is that why like he's asking here? I gotta peek in. Blue Zest doesn't usually goes for a lot longer. Ah! I got jump
I can
scared
teleport
by
to a safe location. This is not a safe location.
I got jump scared by guts. Zest just started, so what's just Zest coming in here for? Zest, what are you doing? Just saying hi, nerd. Love that nerd.
It just pulled the same clip twice.
Thanos has raised a glass to Garflin's booty. Yeah.
Are we talking
Garflin-
tails or treasures?
I would assume treasures. I can only imagine that's the case. Okay, let me get a vibe check on this beast. Firefox mute. Drake Magic is there. Trichosaurus.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I usually like to see a couple of people in there. Heck yeah. All right. Give me a like a vibe on this person. Do they like, if we were coming in there to say something about non-consensually French.
We could go that route.
Tell me what to do.
Yeah, it's like they're pretty chill.
All right, what do we think, guys? You all okay with that? Pastel Oni looking for a new artist. Looks like they got some interesting character design.
Oh yeah, like if you want to see one of their characters, I actually have drawn 2 of them.
And you know, since you're the guest, if that's what you want to raid, let's do it.
Yeah, why not? It'll actually be the first time I've actually raided over to them.
Heck yeah, let's go.
All right.
Thank you all for being here. You're all such amazing beasts. I love each and every single one of you. Hucky, thank you so much for being here. Hucky, do you have anything you'd like to plug? What your streamathon? How's that going? Like, you got that tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's like I'm planning on starting that about 10 a.m. Central Time, and I'm going to go as long as chat actually keeps me going,
Heck
with
yeah.
a minimum of 12 hours, possibly going all the way. Like the cutoff I'm drawing for it is late Saturday night.
Oh, yeah, it's awesome. Guys, go give Hucky a follow. I'm watching the timer click down. Let us go raid with.
That's what it is, Koyo, because your shout out to me shouted me out on my stream.
Interesting. We that is our raid message, folks. Let us join us all in the raid. Hucky, again, thank you for being here. Go give them a follow. We'll see you guys on the other side. I'm going to be doing Door Fortress Friday. See y'all then. Love y'all. Thank you for being here.
Absolutely, guys. And thank you for everything you're putting into my stream. All the follows, all the bits, all the
Bye-bye.
subs.